Well, as you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm sectioning the paper, 5 squares across and 6 down, and they're all 5 centimeters. Each square is 5 centimeters by 5. And the reason I'm doing this is because it makes it easier to proportion your drawing. If you do the same on the actual image of Rembrandt, you can also split that into 5 across and 6 down, and it just helps you keep the proportions. Now, if you feel confident in doing it without it, that's fine. But I always find it's no harm to do it. It keeps you focused on the proportions, and you can see if you're going wildly wrong at any stage. So, okay, I hope that works for you. So now we're going to start blocking in the figure using the lines as our guide. So if you can see, I can measure it there against the original photograph of the etching, and you're generally best to start around the head to try and get the proportions right there, and then everything else can be measured against that. So I'll just let the video play, and you can it's self-explanatory. it's important to see everything as just shapes at this stage. You know, try and forget about the fact that we're drawing a figure with a hat and features, because if you just think of it in shapes, it makes it easier. You know, there's kind of a triangular shape, an oval shape, the angle of the chair. You know, the hands as being a block at the moment. So just concentrate on getting in the shapes in the best proportions and related to everything else in the drawing. Okay, let's try and get a bit more detail on the head and the hat. Now, as you can see, the charcoal I'm using for this to get the shadow areas in, it's more effective than the pencil, and you can get more grades of shading. So if you bear with me now, you'll find it'll come to life. So some of you may find it a little bit difficult to get used to it, because it's not quite as precise as the HB or the 6B pencils. But if you just take your time and don't worry too much about getting the accuracy of the features, I really want you to just experience, I suppose, the thrill of getting the light and shade in for a start, and seeing how something can come together, and you can see the three-dimensionality of it starting to take shape. So just have patience, have faith, and it'll happen. And of course, I'm here to help you through any really difficult patches. So if you want to post your image up on the Facebook page, you'll all have a link at this stage, and we can all we can discuss it, and if I can help in any way, I will. This is only baby steps at the beginning, so we're all really just dipping our toe in the water here. So hopefully in about 6 months we'll all have moved along the road a bit more. So as you can see, that's just the basics. We've put it in here now. There's quite a deep shadow under the collar, under the hat, and the hat actually shades his eyes, and just at the top of the nose and his forehead. There is a little bit of gradation of light in there, but we won't worry about that at the moment. It's important not to go too heavy with the charcoal at this stage, because if you put it on too thickly, you won't have anywhere to go in terms of lightening it. So just follow closely what I'm doing there on the screen, and we'll continue on. Okay. Just in general terms, when people are drawing faces and figures, generally it's advisable to start at the face and try and get the details of that correct, and then you can move on to the less important features, because obviously the face, if you're going to do a figure, the face is the most important part of it in 99.9% of the time. So my advice would be always to try and get the basic details correct on the face, and then you can move on, and you can do the drapery and the clothes and whatever else is in the picture, and you can take your time with that. So we'll continue on here anyway, and see how we get on. Now we're nearly at the end of the first video, and in the next one we'll concentrate more on the face and on the folds of the clothes, and hopefully we'll have at the end of that one we'll have something resembling the source image, and I look forward to going through that with you.